There is a lifetime of wealth that is arriving for you, one that doesn't need to be earned, but simply recognized and allowed. For that wealth is yours by birthright, and it is, in truth, flowing to you and through you in each and every moment. It is the vitality, the well-being, the abundance of your very spirit, of your very awareness, of your very sense of being. And you see, that wealth is actually your experience of life in the now. And any form or appearance is merely just a symbol. It's not the wealth itself. And in truth, it will never replace that wealth of your state of being, of your feeling, of your vitality, which is not apart from your consciousness. And when you truly allow yourself to feel the wealth of your soul, of life itself, when you allow yourself to open up to the wealth of this moment, nowhere other than your presence right here and now, then you allow yourself to access untold creativity, unbelievable inspiration, unimaginable, immeasurable wealth in the form of any symbol by the very fact of your inspired action. You see, there's nothing off limits to you in your business, in your creative expressions, in your practices. Nothing is out of reach apart from your courage, apart from your willingness, apart from your availability for the inspiration of that spirit that is yours by birthright, to transmute and alchemize whatever is here and now into the glory of all that it can be through your awareness. That is real wealth. Real wealth is your ability to create riches, richness, a wildly rich experience. And that is purely creativity. It is the unbounded, unlimited possibility of this present moment, which you, in truth, only need your presence to unlock. It is your presence that is the key to this wealth, which is yours by birthright. You wouldn't exist otherwise. And in fact, your existence is the proof of your inheritance. So this wealth is coming to you, it's arriving for you in each and every moment because it is you. It's moving through you. It wants to be birthed into the world as you, through what you're creating and sharing, through the unique perspective you have, through the gifts and the talents and the abilities that you have, through the perspective that you've cultivated, through the experiences that you've had and gleaned, and the wisdom and the love that you've gained through that. And that is the greatest contribution that you have to offer. It is a value that is immeasurable. And you see, when you contribute that value to others in the world, you get back tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold, because it's that authentic currency of your soul, of your creative spirit, that is not being held back, not being stifled, not being squandered into just meaningless moments, but rather it's being channeled into perhaps the greatest purpose that there is, which is the liberation of our soul and of the souls of humanity. This collective experience right now is, albeit quite difficult, but really the greatest opportunity that we've given ourselves. And in that, we each have a unique role to play. We each have our own part in this play of life. And that is only for you to discover. Your life's work, your art, your creative expression and contribution is right within you. And it is really up to you to leave that legacy by tapping into those unspeakable reservoirs of inspiration and creativity that are yours by birthright. That wealth is a stream that is constantly flowing through you in each moment if you just have the willingness, the courage, maybe the compassion for yourself to filter through the shame and the guilt and the fear, to step out beyond the known and the familiar, out of your comfort zone, because this requires courage and bravery in a world where it is kind of condemned to be different, right? To want to fit in, to simply conform because of the fear, because of the seeming risk, because of the seeming consequences for what that might mean. It's why we adopt certain methods and strategies and tactics so that we can rely upon someone else's experience, so that we can believe that it's possible. All of these funny games that we play are so limited, but the infinite game, the long game, which is the demonstration, the testament of your life, which is utterly authentic and unique, when you allow yourself to cultivate that deep connection with your soul and channel that into the world, it is its own gift. It is its own fulfillment. It is its own reward. It is its own wealth. And amazingly enough, it is what attracts all symbols of wealth to you effortlessly and easily. All that is for you comes to you when you are in alignment with the wealth of your unique and true self. So the question is are you willing to allow that wealth to flow through you? Are you ready to step onto that path of least resistance, but which is against the herd? It requires courage and bravery. It requires grit. It requires resilience. It requires allegiance to the truth of who you are, which is anything but what the world encourages each of us to choose. But there is no greater gift and there is no greater wealth than knowing yourself, accepting yourself, and creating your life, yourself, and your desired reality, which is the greatest contribution that you can make. And this is the legacy that you are literally born to leave behind. This is everything that I'm all about. And if you're interested in joining a group, a 12-week mastermind group of an intimate container of 12 creators to step onto this path radically, beautifully, to claim your dreams, to shift into that authentic, true version of you, collapse time and space and the limitations that are seemingly in the way of you being that you, and attracting everything that you want and more, then this vortex, this 12-week vortex mastermind is perhaps for you. It's application-based. There are a limited number of spots. And if you're interested, comment vortex down below. I'll send you more information about it.